Hi guys, my name is Dave Halliburton. I'm a district sales manager with ABIROB Benzel, and I'd like to talk to you today about the ABIROB air-cooled MIG torch. The ABIROB air-cooled torch comes in basically two amperages, the 360 amp and the 500 amp neck. The most common one we sell is the 500 amp neck because of its versatility. The 360 amp neck is a little bit smaller version, so if reach or accessibility to the weld is an issue, probably want to go with the 360 with M6 consumables. Otherwise, the 500 amp with M8 consumables holds up very, very well. The intermediate module, once it's fixed in place, as long as you don't change this piece, you don't lose your TCP. You can change the cable coming off the back, you can change the neck coming out of the front. So if you had a 45 or a 22 degree neck and you just change that neck, 22 degree, 45 degree, and 35 degree are the standard. We do also offer a 180 just in case you might want a 180. Those necks are held in by two keyways. Those two keyways fit up into the module, the intermediate module, and they hold the neck in place. Those two keyways are very flat, but they're also very durable. They're also made out of material that will not degrade over time. So you tend not to lose your TCP as much. You can if you really start horsing on them, but in just normal wear and tear, you won't lose your TCP because of the indexing of the keyways. So you can just loosen those two screws, pop this neck out, pop the next neck back in, tighten those two screws down, you're all good to go. Don't forget to turn this little shield here. It covers the Allen screws, so when spatter gets stuck in there, you have no way to get an Allen wrench in there and get those screws out. You just turn this cover, rotate the cover. Now spatter can't get in there when you're welding. On the back of the torch, we can go to any of the major wire feeders, so it doesn't matter which wire feeder manufacturer you have. We have a plug that can plug directly in, or we have what we call the Euro back in. The Euro back in would then go to the adapter kit that's specific for that wire feeder, and then you can take that torch off here and put it on any other. As long as you use that adapter, it can go to the others. Well, we have two different types of cables that you can use on the ABIROB air-cooled. They have a value cable, and then we have a performance cable. The value cable is a coaxial cable, and the performance cable is a more robust cable. You can change those simply by taking them off, at either end and replacing those. On the through-arm style torch, this mechanism right here has some threads on the inside, and those threads will lock onto this sleeve over the outside of the torch. That prevents slag and also dust, dirt, and whatever from getting down inside this module. Also, if you're using a through-arm cap mount, the cap mount uses a wave spring that keeps all the dirt and everything out of the wave spring in the cap mount. Longevity is the key to that. The application for the 500 and/or the 360 amp air-cooled neck is any application where you want to use an air-cooled torch. The ABIROB air-cooled torch can be mounted on just about any arm, through arm, over arm, really doesn't matter. We have the mount packages for that. We also have the mount packages that are particular to major manufacturers of the arms. The ABIROB air-cooled does come with our standard long life consumables. The good thing about ABIROB Benzel tips is a tip for an automation torch and the tip for a handheld torch is the same tip. So it can translate across both product lines. We also have an aluminum outer shell on the torch here, so this can take a pretty good beating. Those are the features of the ABIROB air-cooled torch. If you need more information, please go to the website benzel-abicor.com, or you can contact your local sales representative. I'm Dave Halliburton. Thanks for watching.